a play from one of his coaches.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sava Nicholas is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Hey, Stepping in, Matt Tucker, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
That's the ball. Outside.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hill on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
No balls and a strike to count.
Up.
Popped him up. Morgan has a play.
I got it.
2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Alberto Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there, strike 1.
You got 2 down.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Settling in now, number 24. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Number 73.
And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Lindsay.
Now the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Sea Wolves lead it 2-0. So striding in, Gregory Guerrero. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, get him
Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way.
Batting nine, the catcher.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Beckham moving to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start. So striding forward now, Matt Tucker. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Striding in, Gregor Blanco. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A ball and a strike now. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping into the box, Alberto Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Seawolves are out on top, 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. Hill is right there, 1 down. Now batting, number 73 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy.
1-1-1.
He can work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So digging in now, Desmond Lindsay. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Called strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Easy out, easy out. Plays it first.
John?
Now he'll step off.
Hey, two-way now.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Into the box, Gregory Guerrero.
Now batting.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Hunt. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes it. Stepping in, Sherman Newton. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Now at the plate, number 26. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's off the left field wall. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Outside.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed, but you've got to be ready for the heater.
Hey,
now another 2-2. Weak back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Gregor Blanco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Right here, guys. Two outs here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Sea Wolves lead it 2-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Alberto Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
The batter, number 24.
In now, number 24. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hunt is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, number 73. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 73.
Hey, we got 2. 2 down.
First pitch on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Seawolves are out on top, 2-1. Zach Reininger will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
27. Zach Reininger.
Nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight, 2-1.
We'll come from an explosion in the sky. One day there was nothing, and the next there was life. And all the rivers and the mountains and the sun and the moon, and then all of a sudden it's a cloud of doom. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. We all fell down from a giant dying star. Stardust on the breeze, peak and avatar. From nothing into all, and then the next thing to arrive is a terrifying fear of how you're supposed to live your life. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's a death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. People everywhere will try to bring you down. Those jealous, they will try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
when the boat's rough. No, they don't tell us who we are. So when they try and lock you up, go and get the crowbar. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar.
Come here, go. Yeah, bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy. My boy. My boy, my boy. Hey, look, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like, baby, where the egg. Thank you for your service. Just invoicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back a hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Coming to the plate now, number 28. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Number 5 is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
The third baseman.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Come on now. Here we go.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat,
Hey,
but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Nobody on. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Batting third, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
No ball,
Chased a
2
low
strikes.
ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wendell Rios, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Going out now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Rivera in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
Cut.
And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Francisco Diaz. 1-0 the count.
Diaz.
That's wide, 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And another foul ball. 2-2 is a changeup that misses, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now at the plate, Jalen Jackson. Runner in scoring position with two gone. 0-1 the count. Comes set, the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the stretch, the 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to get down out there. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Knee high, he barehands it. He's out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. Trenton leads this one 1-0. Striding into the box, number 28. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. No balls and 1 strike.
Number 28.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out.
One out, one out.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now to the plate, Mike Ford. He singled his last time up.
25.
Lifted down the line in left. Birch sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Pretty painless half of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 23, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Wendell Rios. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Wendell.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. At the plate, number 27. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. In there for strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Francisco Diaz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Hunt. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Jalen Jackson. He reached on a single in his first try. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he'll get in there safely.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
To second for 1, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Hey, just you and him. Game yourself.
And he'll step off.
2 down now.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another 2-2 offering. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Kosuke Kato. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hey, we got no outs.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Hunt racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in, Mike Ford, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Mike Ford.
One out now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 23. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. Long season, you're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Give me your best stuff. Let's go.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Left side, but well foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Seawolves lead it 2-1. So coming to the plate, Wendell Rios. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Birch on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
There's no stopping me. Get out of my way, I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said, gonna be one of the greatest. Now I'm finally ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's a real thing. Oh, it's a real thing. Yeah.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Erie Seawolves and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brandon Waddell starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Striding into the box, number 14. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Zero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
1-1 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to center field. Number 5 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. At the plate, Jason Martin. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Line drive to center field. Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Calvin Mitchell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
One.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Patrick Doran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, plays the 1. Here we go.
Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Digging in the switch hitter, Castillo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Number 55.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's a base hit. Their first of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Logan Hill, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Castillo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just a bit low, tough call, but it's 2-2.
Let's roll 2 right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Digging in now, Fred Thompson. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 14. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Plays it first now.
He's set and the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself with.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the tying run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
The left fielder, number 25. Jarrett.
In now, Jarrett Suter. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
No runner, go home.
He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Into the box, number 26. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 1 man left on base. Leading off the inning, Jason Martin. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Jason.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt.
Now
A classic
the designated
strikeout
hitter.
pitch. You think it's fastball
Melvin
middle in, then it starts
Mitchell.
bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with
One
that.
out. You got one.
First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
One's the count.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the
Now
case
batting,
with the high
third
fastball.
baseman, Patrick.
Sends that one out of
Torres.
play for strike one. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Here's the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Ready for another chance. Castillo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Number
Right there for
55.
strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Ready now, Logan Hill.
Now
He
batting.
singled his
Right
last
fielder.
time up.
Logan.
Swing and a miss on the slider,
Hill.
0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Fred Thompson. Hill is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. First pitch coming, here it is.
Now batting.
In there,
Number
0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Birch going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, number 26. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Tony Hodges takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 83, Tony Hodges.
this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
A one-run finish today, 5-4.
Like you're coming from Kingdom Come, rhythm and reeling, the feeling of riding the sound through the ceiling. Hey, hey, never got no money, but I'm running from my ears and flooded, cold blooded, no money, I'm something low, killing the moonlight with daylight. I got my X-ray eyes and I'm feeling so fine. Night running, all night running, star-studded, not far away. We're running all night running, cold-blooded all night running, all night running, star-studded, not far from it. Night running, all night running, cold-blooded, we're all night running. Under the nightshade, tell me what we're hiding from. Like someone could steal it. Are we waiting for some kind of feeling or saving it up for the morning? Undercover, the cloak and dagger. Is there a creature in the attic? Are we for real, yeah, or just pretending? Will it burn out by the morning? Night running, all night running, star-studded, not far away. We're running all night running, cold-blooded all night running, all night running, star-studded, not far from it. Night running, all night running, cold-blooded, we're all night running. We're on a night run, no telling who we're running from. In a world of secrets and demons and people hiding from the sun. Sending my message to everyone, losing control. Better not stop till I get home. Sentimental flowers don't grow. Gotta live through tidal waves and perishes and biblical floods. I got the Greek really love and the streets in my blood. I'm on the final run, falling in and out of love. Oh. Night running, all night running, star-studded, not far away. We're running all night running, cold-blooded all night running, all night running, star-studded, not far away. Night running, all night running, cold-blooded, we're all night running.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Oh, don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep a drop a ride shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in the purse. In a Saint Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Purdy like new Peter. Peter Piper pick up. Make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spend 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Brick horns, I'm tiptoeing. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Nitro hit the turbo. Hold that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the roof, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh, then she turn around and throw it in reverse though. Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Oh, don't get hurt. Watch out. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Yeah, been at, throw it backwards. Moonwalking to the like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy eye and this. I get clothes from Vaccarello, I get Celine from Slimane. I get packages from Paris, drop that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. Told you we are not the same. See that spider switching lanes? Give it some gas, look at the dash. What is he doing? He going fast. Look at him whip, look at him smash, look at him skirt, look at the cash. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a man that's gone insane. He's on stage in a straight jacket, this is not a game, yeah. Like a candle, I've been too much to handle. This velvet jacket's fragile, okay, be careful when you handle, please. Yeah. Your hands look kinda dusty, please be careful how you touch me. In Paris, out the country. Ay.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Oh, don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Yeah, let's take it back to 2 turntables and a mic. Riggedy rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh. 2 turntables and a mic. Riggedy rip the microphone straight. Yeah, that's the only way they're gonna hear you. Hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap. Gotta give them rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap. Yell it to the world. Never sleep on me. I'm just trying to wake them up. It's a free coffee. This is what you need. This is that tongue in cheek. This is that 1, 2, 3. No Sesame Street, but the numbers speak. Like, come on. It's going down about the free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger. I do it big, y'all. I ain't a ball of them. Bigger than beach balls. I'm locking loaded. This is pure survival. Paying to kill my idols, Biggie and Michael. And ain't nobody talking, making any sense. Like people at the show still sitting in the stands. Get up! I bet it all like Crowline. I ran it through the goal line and hit the gold mine. They try to leave me out to dry, hanging from the clothesline. But watch me go with showtime. That's why I pay them no mind. And let me know if we got what you need. Right. We get busy, lady, don't sleep. Right. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. Right. So here we go. Come on. 2 turntables and a mic. Riggedy rip the microphone straight. Right. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh. your then tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it since I was simple and little. I scribble these riddles to spin your head like a swivel. I talk my way out of pickles. You're talking so superficial. We know it. I keep it hardcore like hardcore. Luke against the Dark Lord like a Star Wars. I keep it sweating like Rick Ross flip-flops. I took my into my own hands like cross. Don't even try to correct me. Don't even try to understand and dissect me. And keep your mouth shut. You're talking too recklessly. I'm about to cut you blind like a...
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sava Nicholas gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Gomez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Akron, the third baseman, Miguel Gomez.
Hey, no outs here.
A brother will find a job, got mouths to feed, bridges to build. All I need is the will in the world to keep. No more popping. What you feeling to look for something that's real? This is massive bill. I will steal the light, the shine don't lesser. It's hard to be strong and live better. It's hard to not have a vendetta. I hope you listening. Been through the pain, see my dreams getting dissonant. Thought I was living, but this isn't it. I took the bit, but now I stand tall. They're looking past me, but trust me, will fall. And I'ma keep riding till the wheels fall off. And the whole world saying he the boss at any cost. And try to leave my people out the land of the lost.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
fouled away.
Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Children who have wishes granted will be...
Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it. Hunt. One down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And it's 1-2. One out, nobody on.
One down, one down.
Count still at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. 268 the average for him coming in. 1 home run and 7 driven in.
Plays at first here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Bowers. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 10, Jake.
Hey, nobody out now.
First offering on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Stepping in now, number 23, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Hunt is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Hold on to it.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Daniel Salter. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Nicholas is currently the leading vote getter. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Jonathan Engel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Into the box now, Tyler Freeman. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Nobody out here, nobody.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping up now, Miguel Gomez.
We got one here.
He flew out in his last at bat.
The third baseman, Miguel.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. Digging in, number 9. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 9.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go. 2 down now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Birch is there. And that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Johnson. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, we got no outs.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2.
Cut. Nobody.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here now is Jake Bowers. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. Birch sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brady Aiken. He reached on a single in his first try. 0-1 the count. This is on the ground over to first. Rivera is right there, And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
In now, number 23, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No runner. Caught hold.
Striding in once again, Daniel bounced to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Jonathan Engel. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth.
Eat it. Cut it right there. Cut.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Come on, fellas. Let's go.
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Beckham is up with it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Gomez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Gomez, base runner at first with one out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And that's in there for a strike.
The right fielder, Daniel Johnson.
This is pulled into right. Hunt is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors.
Your attention,
Tony Hodges takes over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, a game of dreams, this player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too. A benched prospect receives a call from his advisor. Who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field. The road to the show is not always a straight or predictable one.
catch us in our sunset years. We be swinging on the porch. Or better yet, I'm in the fuck while we and baby girl gon' push the Porsche.
Saba Nicholas gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Leading off the inning, Patrick Doran, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Patrick.
High in the air out to center field.
Mine, I got it.
Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready once again, Castillo 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Number 55.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
No runner.
And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
I got the count 1
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, let's go right here.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Fred Thompson. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. No balls and a strike to count. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Castro scoops it up onto first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
For the victorious Seawolves, 4 runs on
Saba Nicholas takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Leading off for the curve.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Jarrett.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Into the box now, Fred Thompson. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Hill is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Into the box now, number 26. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. He makes the catch, and they have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-2 the final today. The Erie Seawolves took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Tony Hodges gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Saba Nicholas hammers down the 6th.
Whole squad ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it. So it's time to take it. Rhyme with them dope. Time to see who be real. Unloaded empty dick on them. Make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move, but I'ma hit you. Pop up. Toe ya, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture. Hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches. God is my boy. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. I ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Is you
A
ready?
player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
No, not on my watch. Bring what you got, I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got, I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Hopping out that truck with the niggas looking like Thriller. I'm ready for the millions. Talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Ready. Jump off in that Bentley with no cylinder. Is you ready?
Ladies and
Saba
gentlemen,
Nicholas
your attention,
enters the
please.
game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Now in the box, number 1. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Hey, best pitch right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Cut hold. Cut hold. No
So
run.
now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now batting.
Into the box,
shortstop.
Freddie Novoa. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs here. In now, Luke Baker, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Baker.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Jacob Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch. Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cameron is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Erie Seawolves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Moore earns his first win of the season. Garrett Williams takes the loss, only his first of the year. Saba Nicholas records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
On their neck, I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had a die, no. I just might call demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tube. First time in B12, she was hanging at the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his name, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me, when I've been riding in the film. Got all this honor on me, job so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in the letter. Busy being cooked all day, I'm down. She just popped it. Don't wanna see how the vet feel. PG on my really make up. Wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my nigga chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Town ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, I might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Erie, number 34.
Stepping in, Preston Palmero. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman, Preston.
Here comes the first pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Put it right there.
And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the ninth as he's in with a 2-base hit.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Hill is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So striding in, Anthony Santander. To make something happen, they're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Erie Seawolves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tony Hodges earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Saba Nicholas wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more,
your attention, please. Now pitching for Erie, number 34.
So striding forward now, Carmona. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
odds now.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Carmona is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Fielder, number 25.
He's ready.
Anthony.
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. One out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball one. Ball and 2 strikes now. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Cameron is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Now batting, number 34.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away.
2 outs here. 2 outs. Hey, strike this guy out. Damn yourself.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Striding in, Aiken. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Hey,
and no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Erie jumped out to an early lead in the first.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role.
Satisfied. Satisfied is all you. Sinatra.
Big Pepe.
Satisfied.
Oh, you got the studio shout out. You feeling good about yourself right now.
For now, anyways.
Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. LOGIC, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted.
A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
But you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest that all this whack, there just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to
everything I retain and they steal from them. Like, I'm the man. Used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Got the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. When rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Never address me as Robin, that's just by that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never say my. I'm not defined by these clothes as zeros. It don't matter if you got $6 or 6 figures on the creek, cause in the end we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. Flashbacks of having visions way back in G5.